How you doing, guys? We're back for another beer review. Have another beer from Brew by me, Dale. So big thanks to him. And of course there's another beer from Beau's Brewery out of Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. And this is kind of cool. This is one that Dale sent to me before, but it was the one beer in the package that actually broke. So he decided to replace it for me, which was really nice. He didn't have to do that. This is dates. This is mates with dates. It's number 16 in their Wild Oats series from 2012. 7.7% alcohol by volume. Apparently it's a brown ale in its base form, but it's also characterized as or categorized as a fruit beer, an experimental fruit beer. And it's a brewery collaboration between this British brewer. I don't know if they... It's a collaboration with All Beer. I don't know the guy's name offhand, but it's like the head brewer of All Beer, I guess. I'll write it down in the description anyway. So it uses dates, cane sugar, wheat, and German and Trappist yeast in the actual brewing. And as you can see, there's a Mountie and a British, I guess, what, Royal Guard or whatever the fuck they're called, the ones that can't talk or move, and you can make silly faces at them if you're a tourist. If you know, if you have no class. So very, very neat. And I say brown ale style because basically that's what I think I read on the website. It was saying this brown ale is da 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 yada yada yada. And I guess you could argue that's within the spectrum. Very cloudy, murky amber. Looks brown right in the middle with all the murk, definitely. More orange on the sides with the light coming through. Nice white one finger head. Alright, let's go right in the aroma. Oh yeah, big time date. Dates are the dominant note. And I'm getting a little bit of flashback to the previous one I did, which was the Bogfather, because it also had a similar note. It's that Trappist, well, in this case it's both the dates and the sort of Trappist yeast coming through. Very strong date smell. Well, not punch you in the face kind of strong, but it's like the dominant note in the whole thing. Maybe getting a little bit of malt, but it's mostly just that nice date smell, that dried date. I wouldn't even say dried, it's like a fresh kind of date smell. Kind of one-dimensional, but that's okay. Go right to the taste. Cheers. Well, of course, date. You get that date, fig, plum, grape kind of overall fruit kind of thing. Brown sugar, molasses. A little bit of the Trappist yeast is coming out. It's just right on the sides of the tongue. You get that slightly, oh so slightly tart, yeasty kind of thing going on. Just a very dark fruit beer. Like if you like beers with dark fruit, this is right up your alley. Man, brown sugar, that fruit moves over to this spicy, dry kind of finish. Did they list what spice they put in this sucker? No. Should have read the website so I can get what hops and stuff they put in this one, but I'm getting this like little spicy quality. Actually, that sort of taste, in a way, it tastes a little bit like Bogfather. Again, this, you know, it reminds you of like a Trappist quad almost, but of course it's nowhere near as big. Although the mouthfeel on this seems a bit thicker than the Bogfather. Like that's some upper medium body kind of beer. Very, very nice. What was the alcohol in this sucker again? 7.7. Yeah, can't taste the alcohol. It's not warming going down. It's not particularly complex. It is very much about that dark fruit date sort of flavor. Just balances nice with the dryness in the finish. That yeast sort of carries the flavors over. It's very, very nice. It's a nice little experiment. Very nice fruit beer. It's probably the best. Honestly, it's probably the best fruit beer I've ever had. Usually, you get like either like some sort of wheat beer made with fruit, or you get a fruit beer that's overly sweet, or you get a fruit beer that's just filled with artificial shit. Or, you know, extracts or whatever the fuck. But not this. This is, you know, fruit beer. I don't know why they said brown ale in the description on the internet that I read. There's really no brown ale qualities. There's like the malt character is kind of nondescript almost. Like it feels malty, a little bit of that musty wheat character. But the overall flavor is the dates. Like the dates just dominate everything basically until you get to the finish. But yeah, that's a great fruit beer, man. I mean, I wish more fruit beers were kind of like this, because usually most fruit beers are light wheat beer, watery stuff that's, you know, made for really hot days, that are, you know, sexist brews marketed towards women because they think that's all women want to drink and that sort of bullshit. But not in this case. Mates with Dates, maybe the first, well, one of the first beers, I'm sure there's been other beers that seems to promote gay marriage, which I have no problem with. And it's a good beer. It's a really good beer. I am going to go... I'm going to dock a little bit of points off it because, you know, it is a very one-note beer. It really is. But that one note's really awesome. I'm going to go 4 out of 5. Mates with Dates. How many times in this review have I said dates with mates? It's Mates with Dates. 4 out of 5 for Beau's. Excellent beer. Big thanks to Dale for this one. I'm going to enjoy this, man. I've still got like another couple Beau's brews I'm going to do tonight, so I'm going to be really, really drunk, I think, by the end of the night. But yeah, I'm okay with that. See you guys later.